It all starts with a vision, but once you got a vision, you got to turn that vision into reality. And to make the reality is pretty tough. You need people to believe in you.
Still here.
I've never made a movie before this. This is my first film. And in the For Better or Worse series, this California film is a learning experience.
Dono down.
This guy's one of my best friends, and he's been with me since the beginning. Love him to death. I mean, he's got probably one of the best styles I've ever seen. Drove all over the place together.
Chris is kind of like he's a very homegrown talent.
He's always traveling. He never really gets to spend that much time at home, so when he gets home, I think he surfs the best at his home break. Throughout this movie, though, we were all over California. I mean, we started at the bottom and we went all the way to the top numerous times. I remember I'd call Wayne and go, "Okay, dude, we're going to Santa Cruz. I'm going to pick you up at 3 in the morning, be ready." And I'd pick him up and we'd just drive all night.
We're at Kelly's French Bakery in Santa Cruz. We're following old Garen. He's out of his mind.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey!
I always love going to Santa Cruz. We drive up, go stay with Uncle B, Waring's uncle, better known as Ryan Buell, CEO of Buell Wetsuits. So kids, buy a Buell.
This is Buell Wetsuit.
Think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So
It's the Sasquatch suit, bro. Ryan Buell. He's the man. He's my uncle. Puts me on the floor. It's phony, dude. Get it? It's not it. They drink it all right now. Oh, it's coming out my nose.
Tell me about this wave.
It's got a lot of backwash and it'll just throw the barrel up and huge. And
You ever seen anybody get lipped in the head?
oh, yeah, there's this one guy that's sitting in the driver's seat, decapitated.
That's what he thinks.
Got to see what the sporting life is like in Santa Cruz.
you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, to be the only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together.
From there, we would go meet up with Cliff up in San Fran.
I love beer.
When you're with that kid, it's always in a picture. I remember this one cove we found. It looked like a nice wave down there. There's no one on the beach. I don't even know if people have ever been on that beach. We go down there and it turned out to be the creepiest beach I've ever seen.
And you and me.
Like, you don't want to go too far out because you might be like getting hunted down by like a shark or something. It's like it's a rush though. It wakes you up.
Hey, that guy behind you got his pants off.
I guess it's a nude beach. For me, my main goals for whatever town we were in were to get at least 4 or 5 good clips of each surfer in good and bad conditions. And we must have surfed worse conditions a lot more than the better. And for Waring, I made him surf a lot. So it got tiring after a while. I remember it was our last trip and I was out of money, completely out of money. Everything we did, I had to put on a credit card just to finish the movie. One of my partners was having kidney troubles in the hospital, you know, just fighting for his life.
They just gave me a bunch of meds.
Happy?
Getting prepared for something called thymoglobulin, which basically completely suppresses your immune system.
And we're so close to finishing this movie. You know, Waring was just burnt out. We were all burnt out. But like any ending, there's always challenges.
Bro, Waring, you gotta surf at least once, dude.
Dude, I don't even care, dude.
I know you don't, I care.
Tried to get Waring to surf, but he's over it. So we're headed to the pub. That's why it's hard to make movies. But that's why there's drinking too.
Peace to that one.
For me, it was hard because we still had so much work to do. But he snapped out of that, and we ended up taking care of it and finishing the movie, and it was on. Waring's such a good surfer that when you see him in the water, I mean, his style, his flow, and the way he reads waves is, I mean, you can't help but watch. I just want him to do good in his career as well as, you know, I would love to do good in mine.